What's up, bros? Now today I'm going to be showing you all what I think is the best way or just the easiest method that you can use to fix your loose Lego minifigure legs. Now for this tutorial I grabbed some old Lego minifigure legs that are kind of damaged that I got in an old eBay haul, and they're kind of dirty as well. I've cleaned them, but they're still kind of dirty, but they're just bad and they're pretty loose. Like you can see here, you can easily move the legs around, but if you grab a pair of minifigure legs that are in good condition, that aren't loose, you can just like go like this and they'll just stay still. But if you grab some loose legs like these, just so easy to just move them around. Now first, what you want to do here is you want to remove one of the minifigure leg pieces. Now you can remove both, but I'm going to do them separately. Now you're probably thinking, what am I going to be using to make the minifigure legs less loose and more stable? Now I checked a few tutorials just to make sure that this video is like the first of its kind. It's not just copying some other method, because I believe I'm the first to actually use this method. I came up with it a couple years ago when I found out some of my minifigure legs were getting kind of loose. Now most people, well, I've checked the tutorials, and most people are just either using Play-Doh, probably using sticky tack, and sometimes even using some tape as well. Now those, like, no offense, those methods are pretty bad, kind of pathetic, maybe a little noobish, if noobish is even a word. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be using some good old pliers. Now what you want to do here is you want to bend that piece that's sticking out. Just bend it just a little bit. You can bend it to the side, you can bend it up or down. I'm gonna be bending it to the side just a little bit, and you don't want to go too hard. You don't want to use a lot of force, because you can just like snap off the small piece right there if you're not too careful, and then you'll end up with something like this. Now I bent the little piece that's sticking out a little bit. Now I think I might have damaged the leg a little bit, so once again you want to be a little gentler, more gentle. And now the leg is less loose, as you can see here. Still a little bit loose, but you can easily just do the plier thing again and just bend it a little more. We're just going to do that right now. Bend it a little more as well, and pop the leg back in, and it's less loose, as you can see here. Now let's do the same for the other side as well. This time I'm going to use a little more force to bend it just a little bit more. That way I won't have to do this again, because I'm only doing it for the video. And I think that will do the trick. Popped the minifigure leg on, and it's less loose. It kind of gets the job done. Now, as you can see here, on the left we have the loose Lego minifigure leg, and on the right we have some normal minifigure legs. And as you can see here, I had to bend both of the pieces that are sticking out. That way the minifigure legs aren't as loose as they once were. Let's just pop them back on again. And as you can see here, let me just roll the clip earlier where the legs were super loose, and now we can just try again, see if the legs are loose. They aren't as loose, as you can see here. They're still a little loose, but as I said earlier, you can just use a little more force to bend it a little bit more, and then it'll be less loose. And it's almost like these legs now. They aren't really loose. So yeah, just a pretty simple method. You don't have to use tape or sticky tack or glue or something. You can just use some pliers, bend them a little bit, and it gets the job done. So anyway, I hope you bros enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out my other videos. I mostly make mocks and, of course, custom minifigures. I don't usually do tutorials. This is just like a one-time thing. But have a great day. See ya, bros.